Well, a new week of trading following the 3-day weekend, and no trading, of course, on Monday for the Memorial Day holiday. I'm joined now by Maree Johnson of agmarket.net for the daily market summary. And Maree, first of all, welcome to the program. Could you tell us, please, how did we trade today in the grains?
Sure. So corn, we finished down anywhere from 5.5 on the front month, July. December was down 4.25. Soybeans looks like we're going to finish out here down 10.75 to 11 cents in the front month and 8 to 9 in the new crop.
And when you think about what we saw in the trade today, how much was it influenced by the war news? Because we've heard, over the weekend that things could again be trending towards an endpoint. All of a sudden, that kind of went into question as there were some strikes over, I believe, the last 24 hours in that area by the United States, which kind of upended things again. At this point, what do we know really what to take in terms of a certainty? Because we've heard this so many times before. How do you think it affected the trade today?
I think we're definitely a little bit risk off today with the idea that we could be getting closer to a ceasefire. There's headlines out now that President Trump's going to meet with his cabinet at Camp David tomorrow to discuss, I would assume, the potential for a ceasefire or return to more hot conflict. I don't think this market really knows which way to go. Crude oil came back and is trading higher, but the grains just couldn't get there today.
And over on the livestock side of the trade today, how did we trade in the cattle and hogs?
Cattle had a pretty nice range. They did finish at the lower end of it. August was down about 40 cents in the feeders. The back months were up just a little bit. Live cattle were down just over $1 in the front month, June, with mixed trade behind that. Hogs were mixed as well.
And on the cattle side, did you have any takeaways from the latest cattle on feed report?
Yeah, it came in largely as expected. We did have higher placements and higher marketings, higher cattle on feed in April. But if you look back to March, we were well below a year prior. So I think on average, we're still dealing with tight conditions. Nothing about that report is looking like we're retaining any heifers. And I think big picture, we still have the issue where we've got drought in a lot of cattle country. So higher placements, higher cattle on feed could simply be guys moving cattle into feedlots earlier because they lack pasture.
And when you look at the world supply, I did see a news story today as well that I believe it was China had to turn away some beef from Brazil over, was it hormone concerns?
I didn't see that headline, but that's not uncommon when dealing with China. They do have some pretty strict import restrictions.
Maree, what's the best way for our listeners and viewers to get in touch for more marketing information?
Sure. They can reach out to me on my direct line at 641-638-6090, or you can look at any of our broker profiles at agmarket.net.
Maree Johnson of agmarket.net, my guest here today. Thanks so much for the time here on the Daily Market Summary, and we'll speak again soon. Have a great day.
Thank you. You too.